Yes, guys, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Well, last stuff we're gonna interrogate or try to break this dude's lock. So we're gonna present this. Because this dude had like 5 locks. I only have 1 chance at this. Matt's secret. Now let's hear this secret of yours. What if Mr. Corridor had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corridor, especially on that night. Because he was spying. Spy camera. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corridor's room that night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? In the stuffed bear that you bought. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Carter was... Do I present the receipt? Oh, okay, both works. So, yeah. Well, Mr. Engarde? Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask my mom, okay? She says that I can't be friends with someone like you. Wait, what? I made too many mistakes. Wait, okay. Oh, I have to put his profile first and then prove the receipt that it's his. Alright, got it. Okay, I did it wrong. Was you? Mr. Engarde, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. But he says he knows you. How could you fake it such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Engarde. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want me to show me first? Here's the proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. And now we present the receipt. I have here 1 credit card receipt, Mr. Engarde. It's from when you bought the stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know. Because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corridor's room and film it in secret is... But the magazine clipping. Oh yeah, Adrian Andrews. Something. This girl. Adrian Andrews? There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Carter were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Carter, you were going to reveal this as a fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right? Dude, you can be such a moron. Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer dude, what kind of scandal? That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy. Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Too bad it wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Carter because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up the camera in Mr. Carter's room was... No! In your office, dude. Huh? My office? Well, dude, you're always saying about absurd things, right? If you're getting the comedy. No, I'm dead! I have to do all over again. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, now we're back. Without pressing any buttons. Or the wrong buttons, so I have to present like the magazine clipping. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. Fuck. Wait, what? Oh shit, I fucked it up again. Okay, good thing I loaded. I mean saved right before so I can get more health. Let's try this again without fucking up. Present picture card, okay. What's this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? Ridiculous! Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Alright, guide, don't fail me now. Mr. Engarde, I know why you know Mr. the Killer because you're his client. We knew it. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt Engarde. And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought, if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought, anyway. Mr. Engarde, you really did hire. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer dude. Oh, the last 3 locks were... Wait. Oh, he has... What? Wait, he's Shelly the Killer? So he's 2 people? Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to get as much information as you have. You really? So you are Shelly the Killer's client? You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? Oh, okay, so he's not a dumbass. What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? That's... You're lying. What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more... adult things. Where did I even get this glass of whiskey? What the heck? But why? Why did you hide the video camera? A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Mrs. Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all, assassins. What? Oh, come on now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me? How much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why? Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough for an answer for you, little girl? Alright, murder for murder. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Corda? Because he was about to sling so much dung into my beautiful public image. So this is like trying to reveal his true self here. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Carter had been able to give it, then Mr. Engarde's secret would have... Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up to me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Carter ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Like, come on, I mean, where's this whiskey come from? Is it even whiskey? It might be apple juice. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me. Mr. Matt Engarde. Are you not gonna... Is that guard just behind you just gonna ignore everything right there now? Or that security camera? You're pretty much exposing yourself. Oh, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You're growing awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida. And you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Well, he's still true. He didn't. He made someone else do it, so he's technically right. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room. You killed Mr. Corrida. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Is that camera and guard just for show? Too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? But you can't you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mr. Kmaya! You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his words, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. Rubbed out? You scoundrel! You motherfucker! Again! Is that security camera or guard just for show? Is that guard just fake? Is it just a puppet? A mannequin? And is that security camera just a stick on the roof kind of thing? It's not connected to anything? So if I were you, Mr. Wright, a squire, I think I would give it all my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? Maybe go to the security room and get the fucking table there. No, you finally found out. The starting line of this case. Echipoo! I don't care for that horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. That was fast. Well, Wright? What are you going to do? You blinked and you teleported here. What the heck? If you plan on changing your strategy... No! We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Echipoo? Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand in court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Then let's talk. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Matt Engarde. That man is really... It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? What exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic of you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believed in my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get Engarde an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win this case, I still lose in the end. Who closest to you? I'm standing right here, right? There's nothing wrong with me. I just don't know what to do. Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only humans. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why fight? People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska. She fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is for her perfect win record. That's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith in you. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of the story. Bitch, I have saving. I can save my game. The transceiver.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Engarde's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right.
Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client.
Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am.
Yeah.
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
What the heck is aftercare?
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations. And it is part of an assassin's duty.
An assassin's duty?
We were unlucky this time and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before, however.
You did, but...
My name is the Killer. Shilly the Killer.
You're Shilly the Killer? I mean...
Please keep in mind that you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain...
Maya!
It would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she received a nice long nap.
Crying face? No.
Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
A cat! Mr. Maya! We know who has a cat. I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! I mean, Pooh! You almost had my name right. Did you hear that? At the end of the transmission. Huh? Oh, that? It sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be. The cat? Can it? What is it? I think I know where Shilly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgy shit. Have all the police units head for the Engarde mansion immediately. All right. You hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only begun. Yeah. Quickly. To the place where we need to go. Fuck. Hey, you, come with me. Wait, where do I go? Here? The mansion. There, oh, there it is. There it is. Maya! Please answer us, Mystic Maya. We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time he was the killer. He and Engarde were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out on a contingency plan ahead of time. Alright, only door here. There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for the cat to use. Oh, you mean Shoe? Wait, can I get in there? What about this one? Looks like there's another room at the back. Leave that to us. I'm sure the investigation team is already doing its job in there. Do I just wait? There has to be a secret door somewhere. This is the first time I've seen a large fireplace. I don't particularly care for the large fireplace. They remind me of my youth. That's right, he grew up in a really affluent household. I guess you're still not over the case, huh? Don't take this personally. But I really do not wish to remember anything from that time in my life. Sofa! That Engarde. This is probably where Shilly the Killer values his client relations more than anything else. So I'm sure he must meet with his client in person to talk about any transactions. It seems that Engarde was quite famous even for a motorcycle racer. Generally, when a star like him tries to do something like that, they fail, but it seems Engarde is no ordinary man. Do I just look at shit? Bear! Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. A wooden bear-shaped figurine is covered in many thin cuts. Really? I think it's a robot. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corrida? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for Shoe. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door. It's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking down doors by now. Let's go. Sadel dish. There's no one here. From the look of this room, I would say this is Engarde's private lounge. Look at this, Wright. An antennae for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it will be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, we'll have the moment that the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No! But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Wine cellar! We searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking for you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We already set up checkpoints along the route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. Alright, examine picture here. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impax? You mean? Yes, Mr. Corda's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Engarde's mansion? And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Ah! What's wrong, Pearls? Please, let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back! There's something written on the back of the frame! Maya! It's Mystic Maya! She left us a message! What?
I am dead. No big surprise. I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get Engarde a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime back I'm not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for that helpless lunk. Shit, I didn't manage to read that.
That's... Crying face. Crying face while yelling out Maya. Right! What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We've searched the house and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Echipu. Yes? As far as clues goes, I think this is all I'm going to get. But I'm still short on one last thing. And what is that? Oh yeah, her lock. Her secret. Miss Andrews' psych lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I can stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Ichipu. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your psych lock. Psych lock? I want to know, and you will tell me. Your secret. I think I have to show her the picture frame? Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. But let's look at this picture frame, yeah? Can I examine? Okay. I think this is what we need. I need to show this to break that lock. But that will be till next time. Bam! That's it for this part. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna leave you guys with a high five if you can see that. Just imagine it, that I did it.